80 degrees past 9 o'clock. 80 degrees already? We got a spectacle going on. I gotta run out the door so we can see it. It's always a spectacle. Good morning, Irving, tanker. Guided by Independence, I can't see the front tug's name, and Justice. Wow, is it sticky. Oh boy, is it humid. It's not windy though. We'll get that going for us. And we're right on the edge of somewhat less humid air. There are the clouds. Check out the humidity at 6 o'clock this morning. Janet got the images from out the window. Looking right over there, we had this little layer of fog right on the water. And that was kind of spooky with that, what was it, work derrick or something going by. You could just see the tops of the masts. Just a little layer of cooler air this morning when the wind died down caused low-level condensation. Temperature in dew point met in the low 70s. Water temperature now in the 70s. Still got Old Glory going. I'm gonna free Steve, kind of wrapped up over here. Yep, we were listening to Casey Kasem this morning from July 1983. Where were you in 83? We talked about this yesterday. Yesterday was 77. 83, believe it or not, I was taking summer school at Cape Cod Community College to study up on calculus and chemistry because I went to Cape Cod Tech and we weren't really heavy in calculus and chemistry there. I was also doing sheetrock and installing septic systems and having fun too. And on the radio then, Fix and David Bowie and Men at Work and so many others. I can't remember. Saved by Zero. All right, well, we need some saving from this front. Well, it's not really gonna happen, but at least the wind has died down. The low that went by to our north yesterday has gone by, but the front is stalled right here. Here is the satellite image. Look at that, nice clear sky in northern New England. It shows clear sky, but it's still sticky. How about the temperature map? 9 o'clock this morning. Dew point still 65 to 70 in northern Vermont. Very little wind, but we're not focusing anything on the front today for the most part, so it's mostly rain-free. Oh yeah, the temperature here in southeastern New England is near 80 with a dew point 73, 74. It really just does feel like Florida out here this morning. All right, so lack of focus, but the front is still stalled here. T-Rex, you are so tangled up. Sorry, I know, so many obstacles, but come in, around this thing. Ready? Good? All right, now you're a little bit more free. You can go pursue Steve. And Steve is where? There's the line. Yep, you guys go sit over there and eat grass. Thanks. The front over New England today doesn't have a focused energy center, but there's still, look at this afternoon, 2 o'clock, that little red outline with some green in it, right over eastern Massachusetts and the Boston area. That is a chance for a shower and a thunderstorm. So just a chance. Now, every time there's been a chance for a shower or a thunderstorm lately, I've gotten poured on when I'm trying to work outside. Happened on Cape Cod yesterday. I said the least amount of rain today is going to be from Connecticut to Cape Cod 24 hours ago. And sure enough, right about noontime, we're all trying to work outdoors and indoors, and it starts pouring, and you got to scramble. Only poured for like 1 minute. Picked up about 1/10 of an inch of rain. But in other places, it rained even harder. Shutesbury, remember yesterday, Shutesbury, Massachusetts had 3.25 in the 24-hour rainfall lottery, is what we're calling it this summer. And the last 24 hours, Shutesbury picked up another inch, so past 4 1/3 inches of rain in 2 days in Shutesbury. But yesterday, the heaviest storms were centered across northern New England and from Burlington, Vermont to Bethel, Maine. 1.5 to almost 3. I think Bethel came in with 2.76 inches of rain. In Bethel, your prize is Sunday River, enough water to start your snow guns in 116 days. That's Halloween. Halloween is only 116 days away. A lot of comments coming in on my videos yesterday commenting about where you were in 1977. Lucy was in Mexico, bought a guitar, changed your life. What does that mean? And let's see, what else? A lot of people saying, yeah, it's tough to get old. Well, I do cherish the memories, and I'm still going. And now, I guess, you know, a long time ago, you would have thought 60 is old, but I don't know. Hopefully 80 or 90 is going to be old. And let's see, what else we get? Martin says, so windy on Nantucket. Oh, yeah. But believe it or not, I bet this kite foil board athlete would have liked a little more wind. Let's see him kind of tugging. Nantucket Tips shared this video from Nantucket yesterday. A very windy day again. It was gusting about 30 at my house. Not too many people on the beach. And they were all on the roads. Yeah, we were all on the roads. And also, let's see. Is it ever going to not be hot and humid again? Yeah, it will probably turn less humid about July 20th. And Mark Mondo always wanting his Algonquin forecast for vacation that starts next week. You never can settle with a 5-7 day forecast. You always want a 10 to 15 day forecast. All right, let's see what we can do. I guess we should start with Beryl. I didn't talk about it yesterday. Beryl, barely a storm last night. Looks like it's getting its act together a little bit more this morning. Looks a little bit more symmetrical, and there is some convection near the center, but it's wrapped in a lot of dry air, and also it's been experiencing shear, but you can see that shear is relaxing now. It's been a 60-mile-an-hour storm since getting beat up over the Yucatan, and the Hurricane Center says it comes on shore south of Houston as an 85-mile-an-hour hurricane, so it still has some opportunity to ramp up, and the way these things ramp up lately, I think anything is possible next 24 hours. Anyhow, that moisture, it's going to be 5 to 10 inches of rain, it looks like, in the Houston area and points north. Here's the QPF forecast for that rainfall coming ashore. And it looks like, I don't know, maybe near Dallas or northwest of Dallas. That looks like about a 10 or 11 inch rainfall forecast. And then it goes off into Arkansas. So it's no Harvey. It's not going to stall down there. And there's no cold upper level low to grab it. And that's why Harvey was so bad. It stalled and it turned into a cold core system with that, what was it, crazy 50-inch rainfall with Harvey a long time ago. And then if we take that QPF forecast and widen it out, we can show the lower 48, and you can see the heavy rain with Beryl, which yesterday looked like it wanted to go across Kentucky and Tennessee and miss us to the south, now wants to miss us to the north. Not miss all of us, but now it wants to go up into Ontario and clip New York and Vermont and northern New Hampshire and northern Maine with the Beryl remnant rain. And that's coming in about Thursday into Friday. And look at that, southeastern Massachusetts, Cape Cod and the islands, hardly anything forecast. So different than 3 and 4 days ago when we were talking about that old upper level low from last Sunday's severe weather that stalled near Bermuda and was going to back in and maybe get us. It's still out there doing something, but it's so different. So this is why I call it a rainfall lottery. It changes every day. The lottery pick different numbers. So the numbers for northern New England now are in the order of 4 to 8 inches. And in southern New England, it's going to be hit or miss. Steve, how you doing? How's that haircut? Everyone loves your haircut. Some people said they want a summer haircut like Steve's. All right, now let's go untangle Rex a little bit more here. So I did do a lot of cleaning, and I've been cleaning up 2 yards. This one in Cape Cod, and notice it is less crowded out here. So what's going to happen next? All right, let's go to the Euro, lower 48. And we're kind of in no man's land here. There's a front stalled right over us. It's just going to stay sticky with scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly isolated next several days. Probably not too much sunshine. Southeastern New England, the front just won't move. Northern New England, lakes and mountains looking brighter and a tad less humid. And then Tuesday, the next front tries to come in here a little low on the front. The front's not leaving, so a little bit of a low. You can kind of see a low trying to form. And then Wednesday, it's activated. We've got showers and thunderstorms across central New England. Now here comes Beryl on the left. And Beryl is going to barrel. Well, it's going to meander, actually, into Ontario. But, boy, is it going to have a plume of moisture. Stop the maps here at 18Z on Thursday. That's 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon. Beryl remnant is just north of Lake Ontario, there's a warm front, an extra warm front, and you see the 582 number right in there over New Jersey. That's a 582 thickness. That's incredibly sticky, humid air. I want to call it heavy because that's how you'd perceive it, but it's actually very low density air, and that's why that number is so high. Remember, cold air is more dense, so your 540 line is the line for cold enough for snow, and your 570 line is hot enough for 90 if the sun is out, it's a land breeze, and the ground isn't soaking wet. And 582, that is warm enough, 82 plus 20, to be 102 degrees if it were sunny with a land breeze and the ground was dry. But we have none of that. It's going to be incredibly sticky. I wouldn't be surprised if the dew point gets up to 80 degrees around New York City on Thursday, with tremendous amounts of rain falling where that boundary is in northern New England. All right, now let's go put it back. Actually, I want to show you one more perspective on this, why it's going to be so windy on Thursday, not because Beryl is that deep of a low, but because look at this high pressure system, different perspective here, Northwest Atlantic. The high is a 1029 high. And what's Beryl? Around 1,007 low. So you've got a 22 millibar gradient with those black lines, isobars, really tight over southeastern New England. So we're going to have more wind, Martin, on Nantucket on Thursday, and it's going to be so sticky. And then there's nothing to push the warmth and humidity out of here. After that, when Beryl starts lifting north back to motion here, you're left with just bagginess, and the isobars and the thickness is still around 576. So hot and humid. We may work a heat wave in there now after Beryl goes by. Briefly, a little high pressure system in southeastern Canada tries to cool us off a little Sunday and Monday, but that's looking weaker and weaker. And now if you look out all the way to Tuesday and Wednesday, there's another 995 low to the north. That is really a low barometer for this time of year, and that would be more southwest winds and hot and humid with a chance of thunderstorms here and getting out to July 16, 17. And there is a sign that there's a front behind that, so perhaps around July 18 and 19 we do start to cool it off a little. Boston, 14-day from the Euro on weather.us. There's your real sticky air with low temperatures in the 70s and highs in the 80s to near 90, and then it does pop into the 90s late next weekend. And look at all those days with chances of showers and thunderstorms. So a little bit like Florida and New England. Sterling, though, and Florida, you'd still be more comfortable, I think, at Stowe than wherever you are, I think, on the East Coast. Are you on the East Coast of Florida? So real pretty day today. Look at this light wind for a change. Yesterday, I have so much in more from yesterday, I'm going to really have to cut it up a lot here. Trying to put together the new Arthur Walker raft. Kim and Scott and Kevin and DJ hard at it for hours and hours. Nothing easy assembly, fast and easy about this. That is false advertising. They had to drill their own holes in the aluminum, buy bolts that didn't even come with it. What a project. Much appreciated, you guys. And yes, Allison, I went to Ray's 60th birthday party. What about it? It was really fun.
It's called bearding.
He showed me his bees. I said, why are all the bees clustered on the outside of the beehive? He said, oh, they're cooling off. It's hot inside the beehive, so they come out to cool off. It's called bearding. So Ray taught me about bearding bees. And he's taught me a lot about fishing and building and really earthy, crunchy existence over there. Those zucchinis are massive. Anyhow, that was really fun seeing some friends I haven't seen in about 30 years since The Fix, Saved by Zero in 1983. Do the math again, Tim. That's 40 years. Yeah, that's what I meant. Plenty of and more. Thanks for watching. If you have nothing else to do or if you need to take a nap, just watch my videos. Listen to the songbirds. Talk to you tomorrow. We sleep 8 here. This is the same bed in my head 60 years ago. Well, actually, it was Bob's back then. Only 2 people stayed here this week, so it's a light load. And we got people across the street making another dream come true. We've got a new Arthur Walker Association raft being assembled. Scott and crew, DJ and Kevin, hard at it. Yep, you're gonna be playing on that raft for maybe 20 years to come, young man. Big boys and girls, toys. Oh man, it's about to start raining here. HRRR and any other guidance, just horrible. The least amount of rain was supposed to be from the coast of Connecticut to Cape Cod, and look at this slug coming right at us. Oh, 1 o'clock. I gotta go break it to the crew over there. Yeah, I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm not only not helping, I'm gonna talk about the rain delay coming in.
Just came out of the garden.
Oh wow, a little salad for tonight?
Yes.
Are those beets?
Radishes.
Radishes?
Yes. And don't take my picture, please.
Did the rabbits like radishes?
Well, yeah, they did. This is the only 3 I've salvaged, so.
The rain really didn't slow them down much, did it? All right, I'm coming over to help at least carry it down. You're in O'Connor? DJ O'Connor.
Yeah, but.
Kimmy, show that thing in the center where Scott's working on.
Pedroia drilling one up the middle. Looks like a base hit. He's going for 2. 2 steel girders.
This other box is pieces that are like.
It was my idea, but we got people for it. It was my idea about 8 years ago to get a new raft. Kim and Scott, Kim and DJ, making it happen. I am a fan of the yucca. These are nice ones. Used to have those at my house, but didn't take care of them well enough. That do-it-yourself job, not so easy. Pickleball. Most popular pickleball on Cape Cod, Wixon School. Yeah, 7 hours into it. 4 to 6 very experienced people. And there's nothing fast and nothing easy. Oh boy, it's a real spine tingler, all right, of a day. All kinds of weather, all kinds of fun, and a lot of wind. Yeah, we're having a whale of a time, all right. Not for lack of effort. 4 people, more than 6 hours. We just couldn't get that easy to assemble raft all together. 4 experienced people with plenty of tools, smart, hardworking. It's not done. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all that effort today. As he drives up the road to Ray Ransom's 60th birthday party. Pump bus. I thought that was a wealthy thing. Yeah. Just 1 turkey? How does that happen? Where's the rest of the family? I haven't seen Ray in a long time. Which driveway is yours? Ah, this is Ray's. I know this is Ray's because he's got bees. Beautiful house, Ray. Yeah, definitely the right place. Ray's been a deep sea fisherman since he had like a 14-foot Grady White. Definitely the right place. What are you cooking, chef? Wow. That's lobster? Yeah. I've seen that one before. I used to go out of the house, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Is there a name for it?
Lobster, ginger, and scallion.
Lobster, ginger,
And scallion.
and scallion. Out the door, weather and more. We always like to meet new dogs. That's Petra, and who's that over there?
That's Puppy.
Hey, puppy. Come here, puppy. Oh, yeah. Almost like the weatherman has food. Yeah, hi, puppy. team was the Reds. We were on the Reds together, Ray, in about 1975. I don't see any pictures from 1975 though. So now Ray spends most of his time on the water. He's a charter fisherman. Takes groups out. And I think he's booked out for a year. Anyhow, having the steamers over there. Thanks for having me, Ray. Good to see you again. Been too long. I guess we can call it a night. You get the bees, you get the gardens. Look at those zucchinis. Zucchini on steroids. And also fresh eggs. Why not? Living off the land as much as possible. Are you friendly chickens? All chickens are friendly. Come on over here. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody loves a little snack. Hey Linda, you got these kind of chickens too? This is where the action is on a Saturday night, early in July on Cape Cod. Everyone's getting a buzz.
It's called bearding.
It's called bearding?
Yeah. Don't just if one gets pissed off, he'll come straight at you and sting it. But they're usually pretty docile.
So it's just like
As long as
kind
they're
of
happy.
people, like a crowd attracts a crowd.
No, they're trying to cool off.
Oh, they're trying to cool off.
Yeah, they're outside trying to stay cool rather than all crowd inside.
Well, isn't this special? 3 mile back up to the bridge on a Saturday evening. Such weird traffic patterns. And it's raining. Oh well. Just gonna slow down and enjoy the and more and more and more.